Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the euro versus the dollar. Euro USD, European euro versus US. The date is Sunday, August 9th. It's 4:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Market's just about to kick off here in a half hour or so. Okay, if you want to stay up to date with all of our videos, make sure you click that red subscribe button. So my weekly sentiment is bullish for the euro. This is a daily chart. This is our recent uptrend that's been going on since April. And you can see here that now price is currently riding on top of this trend channel. So I only have the top of the channel represented here. But if I were to go ahead and clone that line, and put it down here. Here's you can see how price is riding this channel, both top and bottom, right? So for many months, it kind of popped out here in the bottom of May, then was forced back up in the channel, found resistance at the $1.14, made its way up, and now price is sitting on top here of right about 17.75, which is last week's pivot, coincidentally. Last week's weekly candle, let's go ahead and switch over to that, was a nice spinning top. However, the body of this candle did manage to close above that number. And why that's important is if we go all the way back here to last year, we see the bodies of these several weekly candles couldn't close above the 1775 mark, right? They tried for a number of weeks, couldn't do it. So even though the end of last week was a big sell-off, we can see that, in fact, the buy of that candle did close above that line, which means more bullish as ahead. You can see here a little preemie candle forming as the week's about to start. But right, like so, I use the fast-moving average here. Price is sitting well above the fast-moving average. Actually, when things cooled off this week, it was perfect because it gives more time for this average to catch up. And as this line moves up and tucks below price, I expect by the end of the week, prices to be well above $1.19. Let's go ahead to the 4-hour and apply our pivot points. Taking off my volume. Okay, so I drew this green triangle to represent support and resistance, this bullish ascending wedge. So it was a pretty, a lot of velocity, this uptrend, and then price finally moved above it. And we can see here these giant pipes, right? So we call them pipes when the candles are extraordinarily big. We can see here first this little lift off, right? Plenty of buying all along this range at $1.1750, and then we hit our big buy, and then that's what held and where the sell-off rally the sell-off ended on Friday. So price is sitting above that line, perfect. We're a little bit below the fast 4-hour, but that's okay. We should catch up soon. So 17.99 pivot. That's right about where price is now, right below the weekly pivot point. Means we'll see price probably float across there some Sunday, Monday. Okay, R1 1903, and we can see here that's the end of last week's rallies. So that's gonna be the first rally we need to exceed. If somehow price rallied to $1.1903 and failed, and then fell through support, then we'd have the end of our uptrend. But that probably won't happen. What in fact is prices could be stuck in this range for possibly another week, or it could plow right through. So we see R2 2020. So let me go ahead and back out this chart. We popped through that first R1 1903 2020 way up here. I'm just going off the chart with this. There we go. That's R2 up there at 2020. R3 at 2240. So first price would really have to go through there, which is completely possible. But I'm thinking this week we're going to see a slow advance. Looking at our timeline down below, we could be stuck up to $1.19, as the cap for the rest of the month. But if we see a lot of buying this week, we should propel us right above that R1. So where's S1? First support is 1682. I copied things backwards there. Okay. That's our S1, 1682. So if I'm buying this week, then I'm going to tuck my stop probably behind the last low. But if I wanted to be more liberal about it, I would tuck my stop below S1, right, the first support. If price were to visit there, then I'd look for another opportunity to buy in. I personally think we're not going to get go down that far this week. I think we're just going to sit on top of 1775 until the next wave of buying comes on Monday. Okay, so support 2, 1579, right about there. So if this first support is broken, price could go on the second support, and really, in the big scheme of things, as you can see, it would still be on trend. However, now that we're moving up above this parallel channel, really, I'm going to set my stops for price. If price falls out of this, being on top of this channel, I want out, because I'm not going to hold on for 200 pips while the position crashes. I'm going to go ahead and, even if I hit a loss, right, because I'm definitely buying this week, put my stops tight under here. If price wants to go down these channels, I'll look for another opportunity to buy, but I'm not going to hold on to my buys in the meantime. So anyways, I hope you all have a great week trading. Hope you make lots of pips. Talk soon.